Hey guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, recently just few days back, I visited an emergency hospital in Toronto. Okay, and it was late at night. I did not have any problem. One of my family members had, so I had just gone there. So I'm gonna share my experience. So we reached. It was Sunday. Okay, and we reached around. I was in the parking lot by 9:15 p.m. So, like by 9:30, we were at the triage. Okay. So when we reached the emergency in the triage, there was no one before us. So we were like simply taken into triage room where the nurse did the triage. It took around 10 minutes. Okay. And after that, because we did not see any other patient there, so we thought that probably will it will be very quick to get a room and then being seen by the doctor, but I was mistaken. What happened next was they told like go to the waiting room. When I went to the waiting room, that is where I saw a lot of people waiting, not sure since when. So I was disappointed because now I had the feeling that it's gonna be the game of many hours. So by 9:45 around we were in the PM, we were in the waiting room and then we just waited. So within like next 10-15 minutes, I saw, I don't know what happened, so many people coming in, so many. And at one point I saw a queue was also formed. So that time I realized like if I would not have come like 15-20 minutes earlier, this could have been a much different situation. So after that, like around 11:30 p.m., like more than around 2 hours passed, we were finally given a room. So I was happy that okay, now at least something will move up. So we went into a room at 11:30 p.m. and around 11:45 a nurse came to, like, I was with a family member to know the vitals. They take the readings. It's their process. So they take the reading and then the waiting game started. So it continued like that, and I was eagerly waiting. I was looking around for anybody coming, and whenever a medical staff was going across the room, I was just constantly looking at their face to find out if they are assigned to us. But no, it was like continuing. Then around 2:30 p.m., another nurse came. 2:30 a.m. I apologize. Then the nurse again took the vitals. This time I asked like how long it will take and other questions. So of course, a nurse cannot answer that. It's beyond her what do you call capability. But one thing, she was entering the information in the system, and she said that a doctor has been assigned to our room and our case, so we should be seen by a doctor pretty soon. I said, okay, thanks. So we waited around 20 minutes more. By 2:50 or 55 a.m., a doctor came. He was a junior doctor because that I found later. So the symptoms and other things were described. He also took all the like test and other things he did. And after discussing the symptoms, behaviors, he said that he is gonna discuss the case with his senior. I said, okay, fine. Then we waited again for 30 to 40 minutes. Then the junior doctor came back again. This time he did some more tests. Probably that was instructed by the senior. That's absolutely okay. And he went back again. Then right now it's like 4 a.m. That was the time around 4 a.m. The senior doctor, probably the head of the shift, he came and he discussed the case with us, next steps, what to do, and other things, and any possible tests. So it turned out to be like infection. That's very common nowadays. But yeah, symptoms were severe. But he told some what do you call, some over-the-counter stuff to use and when to seek further care and how to manage the current symptoms, other things he said. And then around 4:20, they gave us a discharge paper with all the information, and we were told like, yeah, now we are good to go. So overall, like for this, it took like if I count from 9:20, it took like 7 hours. And that's huge. Like I think in this aspect, government definitely need to do something. Like we need to take vital steps. Like there's a severe shortage of doctors, and that I could see over there, no doubt. And like had there been more doctors, probably the situation would have been better for many because I'm not the only one who waited that long. Many others might have too. Okay, nobody was treated any especially. Of course, every case they go after based on urgency and of course available resources. So, like in this area, in my opinion, government definitely should do something and implement some concrete steps to reduce the wait time and without compromising the quality of the care. At the same time, I would also request people that come to emergency when you have real emergency, like something that needs to be seen there. If you have like, if you need primary care, instead of going to an emergency room, although you may not have a family doctor, go to a walk-in clinic so that the pressure on room, energy rooms is not mounted higher. Instead, it is like reduced. Because if you just have a minor symptom or something that does not require an emergency, don't go to an emergency room. Leave those resources for those who actually need, because knowingly or unknowingly, you might be consuming some vital resources. Again, there's nothing wrong in it, but this is just my request. Again, like it was a horrible time. Hospital is not a place that anybody would like to go, especially among patients. You need to have some mental strength too. I saw like a young uh, man whose hand was fractured, and oh my God, how he was like shouting in pain. He had an accident and he was just brought over there. Oh my God, like anyway, I won't go into that. My intention was to describe the experience, and around 4:30 when I was leaving, luckily there was a vending machine where I could buy some Diet Coke. It was very late in the night. There was like there was a coffee shop too at the hospital, but it was closed, and because it was 4:30 a.m. in the morning. If I wanted to have coffee, I had to wait 1 hour. That I did not want. Then I left. Yeah. And when I was leaving the hospital, I found like there was more crowd. Many people even were waiting outside the waiting area too, because probably there was no room available. It was so, means, I don't know what to say. But just I want to say that this is something that needs address. Hopefully, our honorable government will take some concrete steps about it and bring the situation under control. So, thanks for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.